All right, here we go. We're on the back nine of the Frosty Peaks tournament in the opening round of the rookie division. And these, man, these qualifying in these opening rounds have become. I think that the weekend round is not really any different than it was before. So, the people out there that are all up in arms, if you could shoot monster scores before, and you can still shoot monster scores now, and those scores are going to win. This particular tournament, really the way it's going is it's going to take a minus 30 plus to put yourself in the hunt. I mean, if you want any shot at a banner, you're going to have to be in the minus 30. If you want any shot at a win, I really think in most of these brackets, it's going to be plus that, plus minus 31, minus 32. Winning up here, 30 is going to put you in a tiebreaker situation. In some brackets, that'll win, but I'm seeing it's pretty tight up at the top. I think top 10, that minus 30 is going to dominate a lot of the top 10, maybe some minus 29s, minus 28. So got to get it done. And I had a disconnect issue on hole number 3, and I shot a pretty decent front 9. I did pick up 2 of the 3 par 5s, which was my goal. And I picked up one of the... Did I pick up one of the par 3s? I did. I picked up hole number... No, I didn't pick up one of the par 3s. What did I pick up? I picked up hole number 4. And I picked up hole number 1. So I picked up 2. I must have picked up one more. Hole number 7. Hole number 7, that par 3. I thought I hit a hole in one somewhere in there. All right, here we go. Back 9. Let's go. Hole number 1.
Grizzly.
Yeah, I was watching the video to see what I did on one of the holes. Hole number 1. I have no idea which way the wind's blowing. I have no idea if it's different. I will say that I disagree with this. I believe that the way that the wind is going is that we have the opening round and we've got the front 9 and we got the back 9. And on the front 9 we've got wind blowing one way, and on the back 9 it could be blowing another. And I kind of disagree with this. I love the fact that in the qualifying round we have a wind, and in the opening round we have different wind, and in the weekend round we have different wind. But I do think that having wind that's consistent on one day to the next, so on this day the wind is predominantly blowing this way across the course, so however they've got the course laid out, and so that we can learn from the front to the back and make adjustments to try and tighten it up that day. And that's part of being a good player, is being able to make those adjustments as opposed to having varying wind. If we played the same day, it's unlikely that we're going to get wind that's blowing this way and then 3 hours later it's blowing this way. It's unlikely. It could be blowing bigger or somewhat and similar, bigger, smaller. In the morning, the thermals kick on and might be a little windier in the morning, a little less windy in the afternoon. Something. Here we go. I'm ready. Let's go make sure I got the right bag. Extra mile, Titan. Okay, I'm ready. Hole number 10. All right, forget anything that's been shot, and if I ever have to use a shot from the front on the back to cover myself, that is a massive epic fail. Minimum score is dominant right now. It's about trying to capitalize on these par 4s. Like every tournament, the par 4s are the money makers. Everything else are the winning shots. That's why not getting the 15 on the front is big time. That'll give me an awesome tiebreaker. So need to pick it up. Well, we've got a little bit favorable wind. I think the deal that I'm doing here is I'm putting too much curl on. I don't need that much curl. I mean, it's just a little teeny bit of curl. A little more than rubbing up against the nubs type of curl. And I've been putting like half a ball. See if my opponent can get up there. with a 2-ring grate to the right. That should put them, if they hit there, in the sand. Boom, in the sand. On the front, I was right in that same spot and made that shot. That was awesome. But let's not have to do that again. 6 topspin. I'm going to put on 5 and a little topspin. 3-7. I'm going to do a 2-ring pull. That's about 10% extra. Oh, way too far to the right. That was a 2-ring grate to the right. So if I hit there, I'm going to end up right where my opponent is. Not quite as far back. Arrgh. All right. This distance right here is I don't use the rings when I'm down in this distance. Half the cup is, normally when I'm up close, half the cup is 4 miles per hour. In this range here, half the cup is about 2 miles per hour. It's all about hitting it perfect. If I hit this perfect, it's going in the hole. I'm going to do this twice in a row from the sand. I hit it perfect, and it's going to get in the cup both times. The last one we had was a little bit more favorable than this wind. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Woo! That's what I'm talking about right there. Eagled it from the sand both times. That's the way to start the round. That's one of the things I like about that Spitfire is it has tons of topspin. And you can treat it like a rapier if you can get it up close. And the closer you can get it, the more accurate it gets, and it gets super accurate. I'm not ready for hole number 11 yet. Let's go look at it. Hole number 11. Hole number 2. All right, I'm trying to go straight forward as far as I can. I'm trying to get out there in the 417 range. We had a little bit of headwind in the opening round on the front 9, or excuse me, on the front 9. Titan, the king of balls. And I brought out a Kingmaker, and I have 0 gems, so I need to buy a pack. I think I still have the You Didn't Qualify pack, but I might have let that slide through. That's the best way to get 500 gems is for $2, 500 gems, 25 katanas. Katanas are awesome balls. Especially in one-on-one when you get up, when you're starting to go up. Occasionally you get on those holes where you need big curl. But that ball won't necessarily screw you up in the shootouts. We were getting a headwind before, but it was coming from the left to the right. And now we're getting a little bit more headwind. Let's see how far out there they hit. They're way out there. I don't have enough Kingmakers in this account. I want to make sure I have enough. I can get out there easily. Two, 3. It's a little over a ring. Hitting it perfect. I want to get to the 417 mark. But that might be hard against a headwind. $4.05, not too far off. Let's see what this wind looks like here. It's going to be almost a... I'm going to do a 35% wind adjustment. I've done a 30% adjustment from this spot with a little bit of tailwind. I was able to get it in the hole. Dead center in the middle of the hole, but we got a little teeny bit of headwind here that's pushing us off and back. So I'm going to add on just a little bit more. I have no idea where I'm going to be at my club. Where I've been hitting, if you bring out a bigger power ball, or if you get some tailwind there, you can get into a range where you can get into your short iron. Or long iron. One of the two. Let's see where I'm at here. Okay, I'm in my grizzly. I'm in. Okay, there's min grizzly. There's max. I'm in max grizzly, so it's 2.3 equals divided by 0.9. It's 3.45 rings. I've been coming in just a little too hot. So it's 3.45 rings. There's 3.5. Oh! The only good news I have there is that it was a little short. So I pulled that one back a little because I've been overshooting this. And I've been coming right up to it. And it's been bleeding past it. Just the speed's been such that if it went over the hole, it would probably bounce over the hole instead of go in. And so I pulled it back a little right there, and then it was absolutely right on it. So you want to be in front of the hole, but barely in front of the hole. Because that ended up about where I had it lined up at. All right. No joy on the par 5, but I put myself in the right spot. That's the thing. I put myself in the right spot. I got a great shot at it. Let's go to hole number 12. I didn't make it. Go to the next hole. Put yourself in the right spot. Okay, I've switched how I'm playing this hole. And the last time we were on this hole, this is the hole that I got the disconnect issue on. And I'm going to bring a Titan because I don't want to burn my Kingmakers. And that feels weird playing with chests there. All right, here we roll. Something to drink after I set this up. All right. Let's dial it into the cup. .2. Yeah, this side's better. What the hell am I doing? Almost forgot how to make a wind adjustment. And then I hit it great. So it didn't matter if I almost forgot how to make a wind adjustment. And it's trying to give me that disconnect thing again. I like the fact that my distance was perfect. I'll go back and watch that shot and see where I set it up. I just switched to that shot. I was taking the rough bump, so I don't really have a spot out there yet. I've only taken that shot one other time, and I haven't really gone back and watched either video to see like where I set it up and what movement I put on it. This is one of those shots where it's a little bit harder to find a spot, so it's finding the right movement. So it's like 4 backspin and 2 left-hand side spin. So you put that movement on there, and then you go find the spot that movement works. Work the wind out. Let's see if my opponent can get that in the hole. They're using a katana. 1-ring grate to the right. I know all about that 1-ring grate to the right shit. And their distance was right on too. That distance there, that speed, if you engage the cup and you don't go in, Playdemic's freaking around with with gravity again. In the hole. And these holes have gotten better. The last year when these holes were in a tournament, these holes introduced this whole swirling around the cup 75 times, where they had gotten really, really off track with the gravity. For those of you that have played for a while, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Every now and then we get a swirl of the cup, but it used to happen all the time. It's a draw. Damn it. All right, hole number 13. What is hole number 13? We have a shot right here. Hole number 4. Okay, we do have a shot. I got a certain setup for this. Bag number 5. And ball, kingmaker. I have to use a kingmaker on this hole. I need the 3 side spin. Now I've gotten this shot to work. I've made this shot against 2 different types of headwind. So I actually don't know what it'll do in tailwind. Let's see what we got. All right, 3-5. I'm going to start in that spot right there. That's my starting spot. I want to come out 2.5 rings. I'm going to take the wind out 3-5. Put movement on the ball. Take the shot. And I got all of it. Let's see if I can catch the fairway right here. Perfect. Nice. Don't overshoot. Don't overshoot. Just a little inside. Needed to be out just a little bit more. I was trying to be 2.5 rings out, but with that wind right there, it was pushing me. It's pushing me to the right the whole time. It's pushing me out at the beginning of the shot, and then it's pushing me to the right the remainder. I needed to come out against that wind just a little bit more. If I had a little bit more, if you had an Apocalypse 6 or 7, whichever one gets the next boost in topspin, that shot right there would be money. You could be on the green because it's got a backboard on it. So if you can come in high like that, you can roll up on it and roll down to the cup. This just doesn't have quite enough. Okay, from this distance. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Get in. Come on. Come on. No, I just missed it. Just missed the outside. I thought I was far enough. I thought I was close enough that wind wasn't going to play that big of a factor. So I was trying to be on the outside edge on the left side. But wind played a factor. Arr. I was trying to hedge my bet. Was I was really trying to do. I was trying to give myself one side or the other, depending on which way the wind went. If the wind didn't go, then I had a shot on the left. If the wind went, or vice versa. You know what I mean. Arr. That was a critical hole to pick up right there. Any of these par fours, and this par four right here with that max overpower hook shot, I really have a shot down in there of picking one up. All right, I picked up one. I still have one more that I got to pick up though in order to get back to the minus 14. Still have a few more holes. I don't like the fact that I'm disconnecting. I'm going to turn everything off after this hole, and I will be right back. It's a draw. Arr. Yeah, I feel the same way. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. All right. Checked everything out on my side. My side's good. I turned the game off, started the game back up again, just in case. Hole number 14. What is hole number 14? Hole number 14 is hole number 5. All right, this par 3 right here. And this is just one of those those shots. Sometimes it's going to go in, sometimes it's not. And I'm going to start off at a 30% and see which way the wind's blowing. And I'm just going to do the 30. I'm going to just do the 30%. I'm going to play my grizzly at 1 per ring. So that's whatever the wind is times 1.3 divided by 1. And it's doing the connect reconnect thing again. That's not good. That's not good. All right, here we go. Let's see what our wind is. 3.9. It's 5.07 rings. I want to be blue ring off. Blue ring off. And dial it up to the cup. I've been hitting. I'm going to just hit it from right there. 5.7. Just 5.1 rings. It's 5.1. Hitting it perfect. When I put it to aim up high, it hits way up high. And when I put it to hit down low, it hits way down low. When I'm going right at it, it's hitting high and low. I'm all over the spot. I've been trying to work it out, like try and find a spot. This is one of those lucky hole-in-one holes for me. I'm putting too much movement on the ball from where I'm at. But I do like the spot over there because you're damn near guaranteed to get nothing less than a birdie. Of the 3 par 3s, this is the one that I am definitely the weakest on. But I have hit hole-in-ones on this hole, but it's always what I feel like luck. All right. It's a draw. Hole number 15. Hole number 6 at Grunberg Slopes. And I'm still trying to get out. I'm trying to get out here by blasting through. And last time I damn near epic failed. I did epic fail in the opening round. This was the hole that I screwed up in and I didn't make the shot. But here I had to lay it up out here and I had to make a long shot to get in just to save eagle. The smart play is to hit right here because I don't have the ball inventory to guarantee me to get out here. And I've been tanking that shot. The smart play is to play right here and then to play around this way. If I'm playing with a Titan, I can use a sniper over here. Possibly even my Guardian. My Guardian will give me a little bit more distance and it gives me a little bit better ball guide. Not quite as good a ball guide as my sniper, but if I hit that short. So I may lay it up. Just because being realistic, I'm going to use a power 5 ball on this hole in the weekend round to try and get me over there, but a power 3 ball could get me in trouble. I got lucky on the front. And I really don't know if I need anything more than a rock. If I do, I'll switch. I'm going to bring a Titan. The king of balls. That's right. You heard it here. It says so on the ball. There's some small print on there. If you look really hard, you can see it. It says King of Balls. King of Balls. Let's see if I go first. All right, I'm going to lay it up. I'm going to just try that layup shot and see what I can get done with my rock. I like where I'm at. Like a little bit more breathing room. 4-4. I'm just going to pull it back to the red line. There's 4-4, so that puts me about a ring and a half into the red. Hitting it perfect. Just trying to lay it up. Get myself a nice sniper shot coming in on the left-hand side. You can actually overhit it there, and I might have overhit it. Yeah, I'm on the verge of being overhit. About where the gear is right there, that's the spot. Right about there. I have overhit it. That will make the next shot, that'll make the next shot harder, but it'll also diminish my chances of actually having a great shot at Albie. If I have a shot at Albie. I should have several ways that I can come at it. A couple rings off. About 2.5 rings off. I'm at max club for damn sure. 2.5 rings. Hit it 7,000 rings, great on the inside. In the rough. A little too much topspin. A little too much. I haven't practiced from that side all week. That's the first time I've taken the shot from that side in a while. And I think I did play it once. I think I had better results though. Now that puts me in a spot. That means I've played this hole. I put myself in a spot I'm going to have to recover again. All boils down to perfect shot right here. If I hit perfect, it's in the hole. If I don't hit perfect, I just drop the shot. That means I'm back on the minimum track, and that's unacceptable. Especially this late in the game. I don't trust that at all. I don't trust that that ball guide won't run out about 1,000,000 miles an hour. Hit it one ring great to the left. And I tried to hedge my bet and give myself a little bit of room. I had a little bit of room on the right. Almost. Unlucky. No, that's just the deal. I hit myself into the rough. There was no unlucky about it. Eagle. Arr. Good luck in the tournament. That was the first epic fail in the round, and that will cost me. All right, hole number 16. Let's just, these last three, it can go hole in one, eagle, LB. And so let's just get it done right here, and let's get back on track. I need a Titan and a sniper. That's all I need. Now I may switch this to a katana if I'm getting tailwind. Let's see which way the wind's blowing here. Times 4.5. Okay, I can't go. I'm gonna have to switch to a katana. Be white ring off. And dial it into the cup. .95 rings. Right at 5. Oh my God. I'm on a great trip. Oh. That is right there. That is the speed, the deal. Perfect would have been really, really close. I'm not sure if it would have went in, but it would have been close. I really would have liked to have seen what a perfect would have looked like there. Even if that was a heartbreaker, that still would have given me some good info on the wind. I usually come to this hole, I don't add any, but I added on 10% because that side wind seems to be pushing it off, and I maybe didn't need to add that on. See if my opponent can get in. They're doing no, they did 4.5 rings. Pretty close. Pretty close to 4.5. Wonder if that was because of my deal or if they slipped. Sorry, bro. In the hole. That was not the hole in one I was looking for. This is not the shot they were looking for, they may be upset with me. I'm not sure if my problem caused their issue. They're sporting some jewelry. Got some pro jewelry. Sporting some color. Playing some pro tournaments. How long have they been playing? 878 million won. 6,900 games. You never can tell about win percentage because of forfeits. My 77 account, I've probably got 2,000 forfeits in there just from playing tournaments and shooting videos and forfeiting, so I save video time, and I'm really dead serious about this stuff. I used to not like to take shootouts, but I did like the fact that somebody always won a chest. I do like the fact that these chests have more in them. I just don't like the fact that we can go rounds where nobody won, and I didn't have an empty spot, and I won a chest right there. Hole number 17. My opponent might be pissed at me. I've been getting that disconnect thing, and I don't know why. All right, let's see if we can get down there. Now, I flubbed up. I actually, I think, got about as far as I can get with the power 3 ball. I gotta take an extra mile. I need as much topspin as I can possibly eke out. And I just missed this on the front. And I think I hit it perfect. I think it was a heartbreaker. I hit it perfect, and it didn't go in the hole. Those are the ones that are really the heartbreakers, when you're in there and you're going into the cup and you hit it perfect and it doesn't go in. I mean, that's you can learn from those. I mean, you can make adjustments, but the deal is those really hurt. You really need those to go in. I am doing exactly what my opponent's doing. I got a little more topspin. I think we were getting some headwind in the opening round. The wind was not helping us. That was very nice. Nice shot. I think with a power 3 ball, that's probably about as good as you can get. With a power 5 ball, you can get right down there in that pocket, and you have a short chip to get on. But with a power 3 ball, I think that's about the best that you can get. About 3 rings. Put the forward distance back on. Getting it perfect. See if I can weave and bob myself down there to the bottom. Just bounce 1. Alright, I'm in that same spot I was in before. A little better. That works. That works. My opponent's brought an inbringer. I should be in my rapier range. Let's see where we're at in my club. Isn't it great? A little short. I can take some consolation in the fact that it would have been short. I think I was short on the front. Where am I at in my club? There's Hornet. I'm at max rapier. What kind of topspin run can I get? It's being about mid club. 2.9 divided by 2.2, 1.84 rings. That's about right. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Too much speed. Not quite enough. Not quite enough off for the wind. I did 1.4 per ring, so I did a 40% wind adjustment at 2.9, and I was at about mid club right there, which was 2.2 per ring. Should have did just a little more. Should have did a full 2 rings instead of the 1.8. But my speed, you take a risk when you run the topspin out like that on a shot that far off, that the topspin will not respond correctly, and that what it'll do is it'll make it run out a lot faster. You take a big risk there. So if you can hit the flagpole, it'll go in, but if it misses the flagpole, it's usually so fast it'll bounce over the cup. And so I took a risk there. Normally on a shot like that, I would put on like 1 backspin and I would have got close to the max club and played it more like an in-bringer. All right, that was hole 17. All right, we're back. Hole number 18. What is hole number 18? All right, I'm trying to get far forward here, and I actually made it out there last time. I hit it a couple rings great to the left and figured I would clip up here, because the farther you go to the left, the farther forward you got to go to clear the rough. But I actually cleared and ended up in the sand. So let's not hit it great to the left. Hopefully we'll have some kind of tailwind helping us out on that hole. If not, it's definitely going to be hard to get over there. Titan, the king. This tournament's been sponsored by Titan. What do you spend your gems on? Opening up chests and Titans. Duh. And I guess that's true now too. You can buy duh. Hello, McFly. Now let's see which way my opponent's going to go. They're trying to go forward. The Apocalypse. An APOC 5 with a power 3, 3 side spin, 3 wind. Kingmaker lookalike, power 4 ball. 3 side spin. There we go. And still with that headwind, the way it's working is that headwind is definitely going to kill this. Let's see if they make it over. If they don't, you end up in trouble right here. Made it over, but in the rough. Okay, 3-7. I'm going to do a 2-ring pull. Taking the shot. Oh, and I might as well slice that. If I don't end up in trouble right there, whew, I'm surprised that I didn't end up in trouble right there. And they end up in trouble somewhere. That was so far off trajectory that I think I was playing a different course. I think we're both taking Nirvana shots. I would much rather have my opponent's angle. Come out from the right way, there might actually be, if you had the right club, there might actually be a rough bump down there. And the way that wind's blowing, that wouldn't actually be a bad area to do a rough bump. Just a little bit outside. All right, here we roll. Let's see if we can get the Albie right here. Let's see if I have any shot at all. Do I have any shot at Albie? Yeah, I don't have the best shot, but I have a shot. Four, five. I'm definitely at max club. It's about a ring and a half into power. To put a little bit of curl on it, just a little bit of overpower. Hitting it perfect. I had the direction right to the cup. Just didn't have quite enough get up from there. I didn't want to put too much overpower on it. I didn't want the needle to start going any faster, so I was trying to do a little controlled OP, as the phrase goes. In the hold. See if we can get our eagle. Get the heck out of here. Uh-oh. Whew, close. Eagle. That was close. That was close. Good luck in the tournament. All right, ending with the 26. My goal going in was a minus 14 at an absolute minimum. Like, that's where I wanted to start my round. I wanted to pick up two of the par threes, or excuse me, two of the par fours, and then try and pick up something else to get me above the minus 28. Really, my goal is to try and get eagles on all three of the par fours. That puts me at minus 30, and then if I can pick something else up. The one screw up here was the drop shot on 3, and this was I lost connection. I'm not sure exactly what happened. And then I dropped a shot here. I think it was hole number 6. Dropping this shot back here in the back. And those two shots right there, that's minus 28. So I did pick up some shots and did get some stuff done, but did not carry it through. We'll see if that makes it. I think that the minimum score is minus 24. I think if you shoot a minus 25, you have a shot. But minus 26, I'm pretty sure minus 26 is going to make it. We have a lot of people left to play in this bracket, so let's see what's at the top. Minus 27, minus 31. And I really think in the weekend round, this is like here. I think that minus 31 is going to be, you put yourself in a good spot. Minus 13 in the qualifier. That'll look great. A little bit of jewelry, sporting some gems. Newer account. All right, there you have it. Thanks for watching. Frosty Peaks Tournament, opening round, the back 9.